Hi guys, so today I wanted to do a review on a powder that I actually just returned today. I got it. Chewy sees himself in the mirror. It's not another puppy, it's you. Who's that? Okay, anyway, so I got the MAC Prep and Prime powder, the white powder. It comes in loose and compressed in a compact, and I got the pressed powder because loose powders are just so messy and I am so accident prone, it's not even funny, so I didn't even want to go there with the loose. My mom had the loose powder and I did like it. It claims to, you know, set your foundation and keep your face from being oily throughout the day and kind of reduce the appearance of fine lines and pores and yada yada yada. Kind of like the Make Up Forever HD powder, which I've never tried. I think that's a loose powder too. I try to stay away from loose powders, like I said. But anyway, so I got the pressed version and used it for only actually one day, and when I put it on, I immediately hated it. I saw white powder like in my pores, and I was like, what? You know, it's supposed to kind of set on top of your skin and blend all that so you don't see pores, and my pores looked like little white freckles. It was awful. So I was like, that's going back. The loose version did not do that. The only good thing I had to say about the pressed version is that it did keep my face matte throughout the day, not dry looking, but just a nice kind of, you know, there was no sheen to my skin, which was okay, but just the white pores, that's horrible. So if you do want to try one of the two powders, definitely try the loose. It doesn't do anything major, so, you know, I don't know. And I think the loose version is 28 or 32, and then the pressed version is 23. So anyway, I have always used Nars Compact, their pressed powders, and I absolutely love them. I just wanted to try a new powder, which was obviously a mistake. In the summer, I use Desert, which is this color. These powders are fairly sheer. They give you some coverage. On days that I don't want to wear foundation, I like to just dust this over my face. Now, their pressed powders do reduce the look of your pores and your fine lines, and you don't need any touch-up throughout the day. I have not oily skin, I have normal skin, and then I get kind of a sheen forehead and through my cheeks and my chin, and this keeps me good all day long. So I returned my MAC powder and got, because this has been way too dark for me, but I've been using it anyway, and I just could tell it was too dark. So it was time to get I mean, there's no sun in Seattle, so I had to get the same powder in, this is in Flesh, and this is a perfect match to my skin. I am very fair. They have one that's lighter than this, and it's called Snow, and that's for very, very porcelain skin. And I am very fair. My skin is not porcelain, though. This is for pink undertones and to correct yellow undertones. I am fairly yellow, so this is perfect for me. The Nars powders do come with this a little sponge applicator. You can pretty much just throw that away. This really doesn't do anything. I use the MAC large fluffy powder brush is what I use. So anyway, and I applied this today to my skin. It made my skin look flawless and not a disappointment. So if you are looking for a sheer coverage, sheer to medium coverage powder to reduce your pores and fine lines and to keep you from looking oily, or this doesn't make your skin look dry and matte. It does leave some sheen, just a pretty effect. It's just, these powders are so finely milled, it's amazing. Like, what I like to do is, this is Desert, take a swatch of it, and I like to put it over the top of my hand, because the top of your hand has a lot of lines, and instantly, I don't know if you guys can see because it's very, very dark outside, but it instantly just kind of smooths those lines, and you don't see any powder residue. There's no little flecks of powder. That lets you know that you are getting a quality powder. So definitely recommend these. I do not recommend the MAC pressed Prep and Prime white powder. So you can get these Nars.com, Sephora, and there's very few Nars counters. I don't even know where one is, but definitely worth the money. These are $32. Even if you don't wear foundation and you're looking for like a sheer coverage, and maybe you tried mineral makeup and you don't like it, I definitely suggest these powders. They're going to give you a very pretty finish to your skin, perfect for setting any kind of makeup. It's just, they're perfect. Worth the splurge. So I hope this was helpful, and I will see you guys next time.